Hi everyone. I was accidentally streaming instead of recording. I'm playing Hungry Star Rail, the version 2.3 story quest. Is there a way to start this over? I can start the scene over by Alt F4ing and going back and then reopening
Sure.
the game. There, the launcher, get it open. There we go. I don't know why my Steam game shortcuts are broken. All right. All right. Restarting the scene. Firefly, yay!
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up.
I don't know
You're still
why
on the
the frame
Bloodhound
rate keeps
family's
dropping.
wanted list, so keep a low profile.
Oh, she's not on the IPC's wanted list. Just the Bloodhound families.
And this time,
I guess
it's Firefly in the picture,
I
not
guess
Sam.
there pretty much
That's
isn't
gotta be
any
a whole new
IPC
experience for
presence in
you,
this planet.
right?
And yeah, what I realized earlier is that since uh Firefly's bounty, due to being a Star hunter, is on Sam, she can hide in plain sight. Because she doesn't show her face in fighting, basically. It's just Sam.
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace.
You hacked all the systems except removing the bounty from the Bloodhound family. Alright.
Don't do anything that may
Maybe
draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
maybe the Bloodhound family's um wanted list tracking is all paper. Unbothered. In my lane. Moisturized. Thriving.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name.
That's the name that Summerwolf called Firefly in the Twitter event voice thing.
Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here.
Well, you know my
Excitement and
script isn't
chaos?
over yet.
Count me in! Yeah, it is.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities.
What was that thing she was fighting on in the trailer where she was fighting another mech? It looked like it was in Pentagon. Is that like going to be explained in the current story or what?
How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
Right.
question. You've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one from me too. Just swipe my card.
Yep. Get fashion.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall.
I mean,
Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Silver Wolf is pretty fashionable. She just doesn't look like she cares about fashion as much. She's punk. Rather than
Those sound more like something
Firefly
for young
is.
girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Is the temptation me, the trailblazer?
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silver Wolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Alrighty then.
That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Destiny. Oh, Topaz. I like the new POV switching.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Big boss.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
It's Penacony. You should have expected a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
I think it's supposed to be relaxed, not serious.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Possibly.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for
Oh, it's
any
Jade.
traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't
What's the
call
one more
Miss
thing?
Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Jade is pretty intimidating. Hold on, I need to change the team. If I guarantee combat, this is what I should be using. Why is Kafka so low? I don't even remember the last time I used her in the Overworld. It's been a while. Done. Are they? And am I walking in on something? What's going on here? Nami, look away. Looks like a big Nami. Nami, why are you still staring at them? Look away! Nami! You're just staring at the driver's screwing. This is how trotter babies are made. What if I go down here? Probably am not allowed. Get over here. Pardon me. Nami, get over here. Alright, someone. Okay, there we go. I just have to use the skill. Wait, did it? Where'd they run off to? Oh. I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
free stuff.
This way, please to wait for the airship. I think that's grammatically incorrect. I hate balloons. Shoot the balloons. Destroy them. What? Why are you back over there staring at the... I'm just going.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
Alright.
Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Okay. I'm going on. Not yet.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream.
Potato fry sundae. I do not know if that would taste good or if it would be terrible. Not gonna throw an outtake roll to dummy. That's for Firefly, that's for sure.
Numby, catch!
Aw. Nummy is adorable. I just want, like, a Numby plushie. Not even Topaz, just Numby. You just forget about Topaz, it's all about Numby.
Oh, looks delicious, huh? I should have taken a bite first.
I mean, when you pull for Topaz and Numby, you're more so pulling for Numby than Topaz, if that makes sense. Because Topaz doesn't do shit in regards to animations and jet. Basic treasure.
Hard work pays off.
Yay. What's over in here? Treasure. The last Topaz and Numby banner are skipped. Is this gonna be easy? Wow. I'm going to do the story quest, and here I am, not doing the story quest. Because I'm a professional procrastinator. That goes there. It seems like... no... oh, yeah... Are you gonna go? Some of these are like outright not solvable. I don't think they checked some of these to see if you can actually solve them. Because some of them are just, I don't know how to do this. Because it goes around over to here. The most obvious solution is to put it like this. But there's a gap there. So you can't solve it. Like it should connect up like this. But then they're like, oh yes, let's put it one too short. Unless I'm an idiot and I'm completely missing something. Which I'm not a complete idiot. Yet. Like, you're supposed to be able to move. And you're not able to move. It's like, how? How is it solved? Like, messing with a mirror to check every single angle doesn't work. And that doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work. It's just, nope, unsolved. Let me configure everything. Maybe I'm missing something? Nope. Because that's just the route I took to get over to here. Unless I really am stupid and the solution was actually obvious and you were yelling at me the entire time. Yeah, he just does that sometimes.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Not many, considering there's not a century's worth of buttons. And also, hi Sparkle, you forgot your voice changer.
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
Oh, she's not actually speaking out loud.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
Yeah.
According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Haven't the hounds caught the culprit yet?
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Oh, whatever Sparkle was up to with the buttons throughout the story quests must be coming to fruition in this.
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please kindly keep your distance.
Why am I killing time? Does time deserve to die? What did time do for me to kill it? Despite my rage, just flash. Oh, you found more treasure! Yay! Oh, achievement. It was a silver one. Open treasures 300 times in Penacony. About 50 more and I can pull again. I think I'm at 72 pretty on Firefly's banner. You're blocked.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
Not gonna lie, Nami is nifty. I almost said nifty is Nami. Oh yes,
Greetings, madam.
nifty is Nami.
What can I do for you?
I would like,
Could you tell me more about the Radiant
a
Feldspar?
freaking, yeah, I don't know.
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you.
Assist me, or else.
The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
How long is an Amber era exactly, or does it just verify? Also, what does 12 hours of the dreamscape mean? And also, well, on the subject of time, what is a system hour?
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Recent reverberation. Huh.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed.
Yeah, we kind of did trash the place. Not sorry about that, by the way. Fix it yourself. I'm not responsible for any damages caused. I was just trying to do my job.
So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested
Don't mind me
relocating
doing
the
a little
Charmony
arson.
Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Oink oink.
Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
I get a sense that Topaz doesn't really see eye to eye to the rest of the IPC, since she cares more. She definitely cares more about people over profit, and the IPC just isn't like that.
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Oh, hi, Jay.
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department.
Oh, she's hot.
It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day
Gary.
would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
Holy crap.
Ah, it's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
Okay. That just did things to my brain.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
Oh my goodness. I need to do that.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
She looks quite young. She's not a senior.
Well, now
Yes,
that we're
I
both
know she
members of
wasn't
the Ten
referring to
Stone
senior
Hearts,
in
I
age.
need you to
Shut
be
up
at your
before you
best.
comment.
Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right? I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony. That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
Money.
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit. Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, His actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest. As long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
Isn't the family kind of just like a cult slash corporation thing? I'm pretty sure it kind of is. Not gonna lie.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, Old OT's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads. Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out. Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation: listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Listen, test, strike. Got it.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
It was a tactical arrangement.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor.
Is that me?
Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Where is the veteran? Is he still in the void? Probably.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming lady.
Why do you know?
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Oh, you're a leprechaun. Why are you a leprechaun? You don't sound Irish. I guess it was too much to ask to give him like an Irish accent. Oh, walk. I don't exactly like forced walks.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to
I'm not a
lengthy
deer.
wait outside.
Like, neither of them are deer, though. They don't have antlers.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees. After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
So he's a tycoon. Or Monopoly? I don't know.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're
Chess,
definitely
chess.
skilled in the
Chess,
art of
over there.
conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward.
Sorry, this
Requested
don't
meeting
really
before
know
the
what to
official
say. This
conference
section
to
is a little boring.
dissuade the strategic investment
Blanked out for a little.
department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover,
Sure you could.
considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival,
It's just adventuring.
Penacony's
Adventuring, you'll
credibility
be
has
fine.
taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are...
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public? If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Yes.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of this sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Alright, so, he's trying to just out-strategize their strategizing.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me.
So he's calling them stupid. Got it.
Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the
He's
financial
laughing too
results of
much.
Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight.
Pretty sure that's what he's getting at.
And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information.
So, in short, Odie is just trying to make them leave them alone by just trying to be publicly shareholded. Alright, that makes sense.
I suggest we
This
conclude
business
the
stuff.
first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the
What does
IPC
Topaz
later.
look so pissed?
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Trailblazer time. Let's
The
go.
Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
I just wonder, like, I wonder how much Well is like just having like a headache over this because of how much the Sweet Dream is pretty much just Project Stigma, just a little different. Like it has the same effects, you know. If you play Honkai Infector, you know what I mean.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
The family.
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
So what if the Astral Express takes control of Penacony? Just like
I didn't
yeah,
disturb you
you're
since you were in a deep
moderating
sleep.
this a little bit. Where's Himiko?
She went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew. She'll contact us once her arrangements are ready.
After Enna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
Oh, that's good.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
And what about Sunday?
He'll face a trial.
Oh, he's still alive.
As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
Right.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of Glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Nice. Hello again.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
I wish she was playable. She was quite cool and interesting.
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something.
Like, hugs.
Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes.
Right. Nobody really died in this story. Except the Oak family had to die.
To the nameless, resting in peace.
Oh.
And to Gallagher.
Oh, right. It's like, yeah. Okay. I forgot about the watch. Oh, enough celery? Enough celery. It's like just enough. Wish me luck, because I'm pretty sure I'm at soft mini right now. Yeah, I'm at 14 pity, which is 14 times 5, 70. So I'm not exactly there yet, but I'm close. Fuck all. And well, I got crap all, so I mean, I'm not exactly surprised that I didn't get anything, basically. Oh well, whatever. Worth a shot.
Ready to mix your drink?
Where haven't
I'm
you
not
gone there?
sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Perhaps. All right. Let's mix
Before
the
we
drinks.
start, would you like to talk to your friends?
Great idea. I'll come back soon. Talk to friends. Well,
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
what will happen to Sunday and
One
Robin?
bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Okay, so it's NDA, got it. When did the Order
Since the
infiltrate
family
Penacony?
took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster.
Yeah, it didn't work out for them, did it?
That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Yeah. It feels like there would have been people who would know about it, but just didn't do anything for whatever reason. Like Odie, perhaps. Because Oti for sure knew exactly what was happening. Does the IPC make any move?
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
Okay. But what about the IPC's votes? Because I'm not sure about those.
Somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
Was it really Acheron or was it May? I mean, they're both May, but you get what I'm saying, right? Right? The May gets mixed up with the May, and the May does May things in the May, right?
When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
That's
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Hey, Siobhan.
Ready to mix your drink?
Wait,
Sure, we
I
can
haven't
wait.
talking to the others yet. Only talked to Will. Where is March? Oh, March is over there. Hey, March.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift. So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Could it be a terrorist attack, or did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
Alright, so basically, that's a Sparkle being Sparkle.
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
You know, maybe Penacony exploding isn't all that bad. Maybe it'll turn out to be a net benefit somehow.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
I mean, Pom Pom is still up in the Express. What about the
Given
Express?
the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
Alright, they want the information. What happened to you in his dream?
The Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending.
Okay, I know this isn't exactly related to this conversation, but a thought just entered into my mind. What if, hear me out, crazy theory, Pom Pom can't leave the Express because he's a reincarnation of Akabilly. I mean, they're a reincarnation of Akabilly. Like, Akabilly is Pom Pom, or Pom Pom is Akabilly. Or Akabilly's soul or spirit or whatever is inside of Pom Pom. And thus, Pom Pom cannot leave the Express. Am I insane? I'm probably insane. I probably just started some kind of theory war, but whatever. This is my crazy brain doing crazy things.
Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And
Exactly.
upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Mm-hmm. Is the order incident in Penacony a unique case?
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
Anna did get absorbed by the Jipe, or Zaip, or whatever they're referred to as. That's all for
Like
now.
I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Alright. Hi, Siobhan.
Ready to mix your drink?
Let's mix the
Before
drinks.
we start, would you like to talk to your friend? All
No
right,
need.
I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you.
Sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Mix. Is it gonna pull up? Oh, it pulls up the mixing game. Mini wine glass. Less ice. Where's Dream Gin? There it is. Sweet milk cream. Got sweetness, intensity, and thickness. Do I stir? Yeah. Origami bird. Let's go. Will spread far wide. The spirit of freedom will spread far wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. And its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place.
Very nice.
Cheers.
Guys, let's make our way up. Guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap up things up soon. Let's meet up. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the F pool in the stern. Roger. Catch you later. I'm on my way. Or I'll lead the charge. By the way, what are you doing on the Radiant Feldspar, Miss Sitoko? That's a smug smirk. It's a secret for now. Be patient. You'll find out at the opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. It's a wonderful life. That's a Christmas movie. Right.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then... I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
Brilliant. We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. So let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Jade POV.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today.
He is outsmarting your outsmarting.
Still,
Keep
the
up.
outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
That's a lot of code words, it seems.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Nah.
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate.
Oh, so he's still
Well, at
somewhere.
least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Where is he though?
Looks
I want to
like
see
we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we
yeah,
discuss
I wanna
our
see
next
him.
steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Why can't I see her stats? I want to see her stats.
Not exactly eye-catching.
You're eye-catching though. Robin is eye-catching.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations.
I see. Oh, it's moving. As expected, of course.
How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm getting hungry. I might need a pauses.
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe
Destination.
Sweet Dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Cute birds. What if I go off here? Just
Is that all?
see
Hardly worth the
Yes.
bother.
This looks quite nice. The Captain Bird drive the ship. Not be open in current state.
Not exactly eye-catching.
Oh, there's a puzzle in there. I can see it, and it's a ticker. Where am I gonna see enemies? I wanna fight. Violence. Alright. Before this, I'm gonna pause and just eat lunch. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. So,
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa.
the second phase of negotiations, let's go.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
She doesn't exist.
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Sorry, that's my dog. Sarah! Sarah! Here, come here.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan.
I was thinking she was gonna
Let's cut to
say,
the chase.
I'd like to speak to your
First,
manager.
Your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public.
Are you sure about that?
Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, she's cunning. So cunning, I'm surprised that she ain't Foxian.
Interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us.
So, basically, you just have propaganda.
The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours?
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the...
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple.
They would want more in the future.
There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back.
Are you
if
sure?
That's not enough for you. I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand.
I have no idea what this means in the long run.
For that.
Fine.
I might
Now I see
skip over this quickly because it's kind of boring.
Their chosen
Oh,
one.
he's the chosen one, got it.
Go ahead.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek...
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars.
Even your
The
little
IPC
six for
has
some
the
reason.
power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system.
Isn't that going against the Amber Lord? Because the Amber Lord wants to preserve civilizations by having planets solitary and combined to their own cultures and belief systems and whatnot. It's like that's their idea of preservation and preserving civilization. So the Penacony really, the IPC really isn't aligning with that either. So what gives?
By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And
Perhaps
heart
the
of
bot doesn't
everything
exactly care?
will be
You know.
Kopoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand.
They're in the preservation path because they're preserving their profit.
This universe
It's actually their
doesn't
vision.
need two types of order.
And Topaz's son and Dr. Ratio's son. Thoughts?
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Who is Sweet Dew? Oh, Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express. It's a pleasure to meet you.
She's mine, by the way. Hands off.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors.
Wait, how would she do that stuff and do Nameless stuff at the same time?
The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
What if the tragedy recurs? It's going to recur, isn't it? Get back to the hotel room and go up in the meeting with Topaz. Oh, chest. Is there more chests in this area? No.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
I know, right? I came out this way, so I'm not sure how exactly I missed that. I just did. Life is but a living dream.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume.
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Oh. yeah, the Topaz's name is Zelena, right?
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
I wonder if we will end up receiving Diamond as a playable character in the future.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures.
For sizzle. Why did I say that? That was cringe.
Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony.
Which one? Robin? Perhaps Sparkle?
In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Oh, Firefly's boarding. She just gonna come and down in Sam? Just standing around the chest over there? Okay.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious.
Are those traders still screwing?
A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Supposedly.
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Oh, of course they're still doing their thing. She has a nice sword. It does swordy things and swords things out.
Inspection complete.
Going
Nothing suspicious.
I'd have enough for maxing it out, I think. What is this? Oh, I think this. I bought it forever ago. Wordless gin, mostly. Well, I got some materials that are worth it. But for the most part, not. I'm supposed to help that. Grab that.
Is that her?
Yep, that's me.
Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Yep.
The Charmony Festival has really been...
Were they gathering around this chest to discuss it or something?
the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she
I
offers
see she goes by Bonajade
services there.
in that context. Okay.
I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf?
Perhaps.
Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Probably chaotic. Knowing Skrillon is involved. Space Inker activated. I'm going to annihilate. Oh. Oh, they're just letting me explore all of it. Except that's where I've already been. So never mind about that. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in! There we go. Is there anything more up here? Oh, looks like there's stuff up there. If it is a real staircase, okay, it is real. I was casually just going around. Just because they let me. Oh, there's a
If
trailblazer.
I win, your chest is mine.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Oh, that was an optional thing. Going my own way. This Firefly run into the express crew on the Radiant Spellspar. It's so weird seeing the Trailblazer
It's
when
not
I'm
the best time
not
to do that.
controlling
Sorry.
them. A scope that won't show shit. I'm just destroying stuff, grabbing treasure. Just what I love. Yeah. Discover chat with Lady Bonajade about your discoveries. There you go. Hello.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that,
Everything you have.
that's right. Everything.
Alright. Get naked. If you mean everything, that includes your clothes.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
Alright.
Lady Bonajade feels more like a...
Which one should I pop?
Oh, they're here as well.
1, 2, Don Hung, and Void Ranger dive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time. Sorry.
Running up. Up, 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 up.
Got it.
Yee. Treasure. Yee. How many treasures are there? Oh, there's 3 more somewhere. Listen to Stacy.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh?
If it's a mini game, okay. Ah. Oh wow, match 3. Brilliant. Yeah. That was so anime and there's the anime trope of the dash attack thing.
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me.
Yeah, she blessed me.
Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
So did she just give her a entry level luck or something? I wonder why this quest is called Soldier's Pay. Let me in. Dell? Where are you? My computer? Because my laptop is down. Not a singer.
Prepared a
A
gift for
Dell.
you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning.
This is Jill.
How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom.
The Pepeshi are pretty darn cute. Playable Pepeshi win.
So... Will you go out with me?
I will. Really? I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me.
Wonderful! My wish has actually come true! So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
12 hours. That was 24 hours. I'm confused about the whole time thing here. Hello, are you rich?
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside. Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic. Is that her?
Yes. And yes, this is the exact behavior she'd get up to. Looking like a total lunatic. She's still at it. Or I'm still at it. See? I am? I don't know.
Yeah,
Stealth.
you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy.
That's a funny name.
I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
He captured somebody, it seems.
But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Exactly. Oh, there's supposed to be a, Here we go, that was activated. Open. Darn. What a dark nation. Wait. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down. Right. Okay. Don't open. I'm not going through you.
So
Hey,
you're back,
Jade.
Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange.
Right, so you do want your wishes to come true, right?
But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be...
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
So, making a deal with Jade is like making a deal with Lucifer.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her. And it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal,
for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. And he offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
Damn.
Interesting,
That's
don't
harsh.
you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
How did she figure that out?
You are much
Not
calmer
surprised.
than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Good thing they're in the right
As for the
hands.
price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond. You follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction.
So is she basically suggesting to her to just give up the Stellaron Hunters?
I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Oh, this is a cool photo. I don't know who the guy with the gun is. So.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends. And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him.
Is Diamond a literal diamond? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void.
There are 10 Stonehearts that seem to be still unknown. I mean, not 10. There's still a few Stonehearts that are unknown.
Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Vonajade, I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Trailblazer time.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down. This airship has quite a few treasures, a bountiful harvest.
Oh, there's Boot Hill talking about adventuring and going something.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Except, he's currently a hologram. He probably still doesn't physically exist right now.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Oh, they're just gambling right now?
Look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
Why are you guys just going out?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Miss Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
You sure left in a hurry
Well, my
eventually.
job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this.
Including entering into the void.
While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. You wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
I'd like to thank you all for your help in the battle,
No
Cowboy.
problem. And punishing
Cowboy.
and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been
Cowboy.
strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will you?
Sure thing. What are you guys chatting about?
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Spice. Hope you guys have fun at the festival.
And I also hope you enjoy yourself.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play.
Alright. Oh, you can grab it. Jimmy. Mr. Dr. Ratio.
Yes, I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
Excuse me, it was amazing. Excellent, even.
No wonder that gambler likes you so much.
I didn't know you were here too.
The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How do you
The
rate
executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
What does that mean? I thought you were going to make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the guild.
Alright. Hope you have fun at the festival.
Then you'll excuse me.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, I've already been in there. Dope as a dumb baby.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again.
Life is as wonderful as ever. Dead tired, or I'm in the mood for a chocolate. Dead tired.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. Such a pity.
Cutting down the Oak family.
Or else
Get
I
it?
would have lent a helping hand.
Tree pun.
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
I want to ask you a question about that transform. Are you also able to transform yourself?
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual.
Oh, so he just got a really extravagant one because he's Aventurine. Okay, yeah.
Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Alright, who's next? Hey, Jade. Are you doing crimes in here?
Hey there, lively lady. Welcome to Bonnet Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is March 7, or my name is Sunday. Should we go with the first
A
one?
unique name. So, miss, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
3,000 trash cans. Revive Hackabilly!
Oh, this is your wish. Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then,
No way, this is the end game
I
already?
wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal?
It's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate.
So, Pom-Pom.
Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your
You have to admit, her skill in using dark humor is superior to yours. Hopefully. There's on the Express!
May fate bring us together again, Miss Trailblazer.
Hey, Pom-Pom, I need your tail. Don't ask why. Snip, snip.
What services do you require?
Oh, Argenti is here. Like you. Where's the way down? Where is the way?
Hey, excuse me. I was here first.
Yeah, whatever. All the way
What a pity.
down to me. Wow, 100. Hi, Argentina. Oh, she doesn't even have a voice. Great kid. Why are you not voice acted? Sincere regards to you too, dear friend. Is this what being just on break for the last two versions? Because I don't think he had her voice lines in the moment of Scorch Sand story part either. Even after achieving such remarkable feats, you remain humble and gentle, such is the true mark of knightly grace. I've heard of your valiant deeds in leading others to Eldra, whatever. Why were you not there during the final battle? No Argentina allowed. I guess they're still going at it. Yep. Oh, 2 trash cans and 1 chest.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
Firefly!
You
idiot.
I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
Oh yeah, let's forget how to recognize voices. That's something, alright. You saw me?
Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat? Two murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
I don't know where our next destination will be.
There will
I
always
know
be
our
somewhere.
character.
After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, so I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
No wonder you were interested in investigating the Watchmaker.
Yes, sadly I was looking in the wrong place. But I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but...
Don't take the deal, those IPC people may have alternative motives.
But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
I never felt hurt by
Really?
this.
Then it seems what Kafka taught me was correct. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet,
Understandable,
I
to
still
be
try
honest.
expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
Alrighty then.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first. Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a walk.
That might be a bad idea.
Let's
You
keep
like walking around. Mostly because I just want to see where the treasures are. Okay, there's the last of those. Joint? I don't know if it shows up here. Oh, I definitely have enough. But I prefer to wait until 1200 so I can do it multiple at the same time. Okay. There we go, that's the first one. Huh? Oh, right, that was interactable. I did not notice that. This is where the unsolvability starts. Wait. Perhaps it's not unsolvable. So they need to get it over there. I'll just stop. Stop that. I'll just watch a guide video later. Alright. Trash. Where are you? Trash. There's a bird in there. If I were a trash can, where would I be? No, you didn't hear. You're deaf. You can't hear anything.
Just like the golden years.
Hey, Dr. Horatio, have you seen any trash cans recently? No? Alright. Cannot be open in current state. Oh no. I mean, the trash cans don't make noise. Counters and chests do, but trash doesn't. Because it's trash. Maybe it's up in front. No. No, no, no.
Just like the golden
I think after this cutscene, I'll just do the rest off screen. Because this is getting a little long, you know? It's already 2 hours, 17 minutes. That's a bit much. Where are you, trash can? What if it only appears after? You know. Who the heck knows? There's another ticker I was having issues with. Nothing looks trash canny. Dude, that's the last two I need to get it to 100%. I'll worry about it later. Imagine I passed it by like 100 times and I just didn't notice somehow.
So this is the legendary Radiant Feldspar.
Oh, that's a loud snore. Wow. Hello.
Let's take a
Chair.
seat. Forget it.
It's me, Firefly. I've got it all handled. Don't worry, I didn't do anything rash. I didn't let myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. I can record it for you.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Sometime later.
Hey, Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin! Over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Mary is coming. Somebody's a little too with things yesterday.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major... And on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests.
As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We
Hey, you
invite
know
you
that's what
to
I'm standing
express your
upon.
warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause.
Well, so I'm assuming it just moved to Alfalfa, I guess.
What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours.
Okay, what does 12 hours mean?
Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track.
There is a little bit of
just in time for the Charmony
red, white, and
Festival.
pink over there.
And as
Wow,
they say,
no.
good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar.
Let's go.
And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Char Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Nice. Celebration noises, yay!
That's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
They haven't even been mentioned yet. The express crew would have been disbanded long ago if it weren't for you.
Obviously. Wait, why does that seem so ominous?
It's a threat. Watch out.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one! We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace.
That was not telegraphed at all? Huh.
Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
There's just like all kinds of business exchanges. Wait, was that even discussed about the Radiant Feldspar just having its ownership transferred?
Nameless! 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 And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
Uh-oh.
There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
We're just a bunch of ones. How did you get into this group? She has her ways. Is everyone flabbergasted yet? Were Miss Sparkle's buttons all confiscated already? Why is the bomb still active? Just slow down, guys. I can't read it all. Oh, hey, Bill's here too. It's Miss Sparkle for you. She doesn't need an invite. Alright, down to business. Is everyone flabbergasted yet? Weren't Miss Sparkle's buttons confiscated already? Why is the bomb timer still active? Actually, all the credit goes to our brain talents. Thanks to their meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them one by one. Miss Sparkle certainly worked her finger to the bone, pressing through and locking 100,000 buttons. She spent a whole 48 system hours on it. What the fridge is wrong with you? Don't be cross, my silver crown boy. It sure is hard work. All the other things you could have done with this level of patience. Your appreciation is received. Of course, it's all down to Miss Sparkle's luck. I don't know why, but there were hello. Shoot. Oh, her theme song is playing right now. Dr. Mickey just came. Of course. Of course. I don't know why, but there were a total of 16,537 esteemed dream chasers who volunteered to help Sparkle bear her burden. Girls who like to smile are always the ones with decent work. Anyways, the bomb Miss Sparkle placed on the cruise ship is in an amount of $999. You bright-eyed people will surely find where the real bomb is hidden. Good luck. Melanie, don't panic. We'll deal with this together. Everyone, please don't make any commotion to cause unnecessary panic. I will arrange for the family members to prep for you guys. But you'll still have to rely on you all to find and defuse the bomb. The Oak family has always relied on the strength of order to guarantee everyone that death never occurs in dreams. But the blessings of order are now lost. Its consequences may be unimaginably detrimental. I agree. If anyone finds anything, please update the group promptly. The beauty is duty bond. Found. The IPC will lend our aid too. Don't worry, everyone. Wanna bet you will survive this? That can be you. Okay, leave. But yeah, let's go!
All All set. Let's start following the
We
plan.
just left. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, this is too much for me right now. I'm just gonna leave. Why is it marking it as new? Don't know what up with the quest menu. Okay. So I'm at the back of the ship currently. So that means what is that over here? Oh, it's probably under it, right? Yeah, she definitely put it under over here. Well, that's not a go. That's just a bird. Look, just a burger. How do I get to that? T for team. I deployed Natasha for the first time in forever. Miss. The bomb can wait. I need to explode this balloon first. Balloons towards tomorrow. Add. Oh, it's not down here, it's over. Okay. I was confused. Oh.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb.
You're not very good at character design, are you?
What do you know? This is called foreshadowing. All right, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, 5, 4, 1.
Where's 3? Where's 2?
Really that important? I'm not even. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really ought to learn how to win a girl over.
This constable doll finally falls silent. You open it out while we tear it apart. The left hand scroll, and you uncover its true nature, a mere toy equipped with a remote speaker. There's progress with the bomb situation. I've got good news and bad news. Which one are you? You're in here too? What are you doing in that group chat? Simply put, I found 131 bombs in bombs. That's quick. Mass fools really know how to pull a stunt. Don't worry, process of elimination is also a problem-solving tactic. The evacuation of the family is underway here. The bloodhounds are hot on the investigative trail. Keep it up, everyone.
At least I made some progress.
Okay, over. Hi, little bomb. Can you just on your own? If you don't speak, then your silence equates to consent. The fitting of a firmer doll. What does that mean? Which means there is no need to bother anymore. It makes both you and the doll appear rather pitiful. It's best to promptly put an end to this farce. Just throw it off the edge. Bagdom Woobadoo, I give up. What's wrong, Silver Cowboy? I found 217 talking dolls. That's after I got from the hound and then ran with plaster hand. Who knows when we find them all if we look for them ourselves. I mean, you just found 217. Black Swan found 131. That's quite good progress. Who knows when we find them? Oh, that's a shame knowing that both guys, I'm afraid we're going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret, the beauty will guide us. Imagine Marge going like, I found 500. Or about going like, okay, yeah, I found them all.
We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective.
No, you're not.
Get yourself into a pickle. I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases.
I didn't see that bomb in your hands.
It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives. I need your help, miss. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves. The first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime.
Rolling blood.
Showed it's a red herring. The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that will be the key to exposing Dr. Boom. I trust in your deduction. Which piece of evidence do you think is...
The bomb?
Wrong answer! These two cases don't... Oh, gray hair. But, seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you...
Alright. This is a farce. My friends, I bring saddening news. Tell us about it. This trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I found 145 adorable dolls, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of elation or something? No matter what. No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can discern Mr. Genty is right. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Josh, that man talks too much. Okay, should be closer to the helm. Which I go up to by going up here. Helm, that's what it's called, right? 196 of 199.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the Director Doll. I often use this name in film credits. If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading lady of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
Right now, I just want to defuse a bomb and advance the plot.
You really have no questions.
a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with the beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should.
Everyone. No bone yet. The IPC Special Investigation Team is wrapping up here. We found a total of $229, but no bone. Thought I'd drop this update with you guys. 229, jeez. Even you guys can do anything about it? Holy forking shirt balls. This is going to be a killer. Don't give up for so close to 299. This first crew is also about to be done. Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be taking over the attack team now. Good luck, everyone. Imagine there not being a bomb at all. It's like, it's just a prank, bro. Still can't be open. Hi.
Hello, I'm a bomb. There's still some time before I explode, so you can take
I'm here to a few years ago.
No problem. Executing self-diffusing program. This won't take long. Now playing Never Give Up, Never Surrender by the trending superstar Ast Rickley from the Epsilon 12 system.
We're being rickrolled!
Oh, hang on. Penaconi's family have not purchased the rights to this song. We can't play it here. How about this? I'll recite it for you. Oh, aha! If you ask me how I feel about you, don't tell me that you...
I'm getting rickrolled!
They will never give you up. Never make you sad. They will never give you up. Never make you cry. They will never say goodbye to you. Never tell lies to hurt you. Praise. Aha!
After the most tearful exclamation of praise aha comes to pass, all that's left in the doll's mouth is that lingering echoes of an irritating cassette tape. Turns out that it isn't a bomb after all, but a vintage tape recorder. Good news! We found the remaining 172 dolls here, but they're also just dolls. What's going on? They're really pulling a fast one on us. Long time no see, everyone. Hey, Johnny, here's Johnny. Miss Sparkle is delighted that everyone is busying themselves over her, and so she's had me deliver a message. Are you here again? It's just okay. Doesn't mean midnight. Enough jokes. Miss Sparkle says this message is super important, so listen up. There are actually $1,000. There are actually $1,000 on the Radiant Feldspar. To reward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle has decided to be magnanimous. She'll give the coordinates of the final doll with the bomb to everyone. The time I've allotted to everyone far exceeds 10 minutes, but let's all try to pick up, eh? Something major is going down in here, slowpokes. Robin, I'm sure you don't want everyone to know that the family's protection over Penacony has been rendered useless. You hurry up and move out, world-saving heroes. Cheers with our scene. Everyone, don't be distracted by her appalling strength. We'll gather at the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll definitely teach her a lesson she won't soon forget. Just beat the crap out of her.
Not much time left.
I still can't open this thing. I want in. Let me in! Darn you. Find the 1000th bomb. teleport to who? Firefly? Wait, were you? Oh, were you in the conversation?
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here!
How's the bomb situation?
Looks like she also sent you a message. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and
27 minutes, 52 seconds. 27 minutes, 51 seconds.
the Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Then we'll just have to find that person. Don't panic, there are still many people on their way. Mommy, I don't want to die. That was funny.
Actually, do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams. I think this moment heralds the 3rd time.
What's your plan?
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are no living souls around.
What about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely.
Alright.
At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. That when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Things are going too well. Let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Where'd she go?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
Dear Lord!
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized sacrifice them in unimaginable ways.
We're falling.
Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night.
Oh, hey, you're making me down there. Hey.
Why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
That's a cool cutscene. Oh, Akron's back again. Why the graves?
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now, while the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
Oh, hey. Just like meet up with Akron, just cause.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
Say goodbye to you. Yeah, to you.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile. But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Ship of Fools. I do have time to level it all the way up. Get around to the Nameless.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised.
I do need his tail, their tail, by the way.
The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting in the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
A toast.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina, Jay, and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit and a voyage that traverses the stars.
Oh,
that statue.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too?
Possibly. Like he was created 13 years ago or something?
Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
I think so. A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound. To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
I like it when he talks in riddles. Oh, to say goodbye to my girl.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Sure. We just had to say goodbyes.
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell. Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless. What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now? Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
Yeah, a toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, to your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and...
Say goodbye to Mikhail.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started, just like a clock's hands that turn round and round. The start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
That's us.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, Watchmaker of the Land of the Dreams, nameless of the Astral Express, to Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
I think so.
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really
Right?
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone...
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. McHale, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories.
Indeed.
They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
Then we'll wash away everything away, so treasure the present.
I know, but the thing that I can't get out of my mind... It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
Yeah. I could understand why I feel mixed too.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question.
Indeed.
The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end.
Indeed.
And what
Don't
Mr.
end
McHale has left
stories.
for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old nameless's face at the end of his life, and its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's...
This conversation is getting a little boring.
Sure.
That's what trailblazing is, dude.
I'm really
What
sorry
it is,
for bringing down the
man.
vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Ask Well for that. He's literally a dad. Like, he has a child.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day we'll all have to face our own farewells.
Indeed.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the express.
Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
I actually cut this short here. I guess because this is already 3 hours long. I was already considering ending it like an hour ago, so I'll just end it right here. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and having fun with me watching me playing Hawkeye Star Rail. Have a good day, have fun, and goodbye. Wait, before I hope you have been fun watching this video. Like, subscribe, and do all the other cool YouTube stuff if you enjoyed it, as well as checking out all my links down below. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.